145 years ago, in 1872, the Mary Celeste was discovered adrift by the British ship Dei Gratia in the Atlantic Ocean, with its crew missing without a trace. Join us as we explore the facts and myths surrounding this enigmatic ghost ship. What secrets does the Mary Celeste hold? And will we ever uncover the truth behind its mysterious fate? This story is about the ship that brought tragedy and disaster everywhere it traveled. This mystery takes place back in 1861. The ship was made in Nova Scotia and named the Amazon. On its first voyage in June 1861, the captain of the ship, Robert McClellan, randomly fell sick out of nowhere. The Amazon returned to Spencer's Island, where McClellan died on June 19th. After some time, John Nutting Parker took over as captain and resumed the voyage to London, in the course of which Amazon encountered further misadventures. It also crashed into another ship and destroyed it. In 1867, a storm came that changed everything. The crew had to abandon the ship and escape to save their lives. Richard W. Haynes ended up purchasing the ship and renamed it to Mary Celeste, and changing the whole interior. Due to some issues, he too had to sell the ship. The ship then went through many owners, and they all kept selling it for anonymous reasons. In 1872, a new owner, Richard, bought the ship and renovated it. It was scheduled on a voyage to transport 1,701 barrels of alcohol that were highly toxic and not meant for drinking purposes to Italy. The captain, Benjamin Briggs, was accompanied by his wife and his daughter, as well as 7 experienced sailors. However, due to bad weather conditions, the trip was postponed. On 7th November 1872, the ship set out for its final journey, and Captain Benjamin had dinner with his friend David Morehouse, who was also going to travel on the same route on his own ship. He left for his journey on 15th November. About a month later, on December 4th, 1872, the Mary Celeste was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean by the British brigantine Dei Gratia under David Morehouse, the same friend who had dinner with Captain Benjamin. The ship was in a seaworthy condition, but completely deserted. There was no sign of the captain, Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their young daughter, or the crew of 7, but the ship's cargo and supplies were largely intact. However, one of the ship's pumps had been disassembled. There were nearly 3.5 feet of water in the ship's bottom, and the only lifeboat was missing. The last entry in the ship's log was dated 10 days earlier, on November 24th. There were no obvious signs of piracy or violence, and the ship's belongings, including valuables and the crew's personal possessions, were undisturbed. Under maritime law, a salvor could expect a substantial share of the combined value of rescued vessel and cargo. Due to this, many accused David Morehouse and Captain Benjamin Briggs of working together to gain the salvation. The mystery deepened with the lack of any clear explanation for why the crew abandoned a perfectly functional ship. Numerous theories had been proposed over the years, including mutiny, piracy, insurance fraud, an explosion due to fumes from the alcohol cargo, water spouts, Seaquake's attack by a giant squid, aliens, or even paranormal or supernatural causes. However, none of these theories have been conclusively proven, and the fate of the crew of the Mary Celeste remains one of the enduring mysteries of maritime history.